Sorry, apparently our volumes got swapped. How's that? That should even things out, I hope. Oh. Yes, it is easier to water when there is water in the can. There we go, we got a cauliflower now.
We can put that in the bundle.
We can. How we sounding now, Affy? I just changed the settings. Better? Worse? Somewhere in between?
There's Quinn! Look at him, he's so cute. He's a little kitty.
We're good. Great. I was afraid we were evil for a moment there, but it's good to be verified that we're good.
We are good people, I promise.
Well, Affy said so, so that's what that means. If the chat says we're good people, then we are good people. That's why we stream. Because we have no self-worth. Anyway. Let's double check our bundles. Spring crops? Yes, we still need to put a cauliflower and a green bean in there. But first...
We got enough potatoes?
Yeah, we already have a potato in there.
Yay, egg fest.
And now is a good chance to talk to everybody. Buy some strawberry seeds. But I'm good without, I think. There's Lewis. He comes to eat deviled eggs. Wait. She put something nice in the punch. This woman spiked the punch. I hope it was only with alcohol. There's shrooms in the punch now.
Woo!
Oh god, she roofied the punch. Don't let the children drink it.
Oh, look at you. You're so cute.
I'm the bunny.
You were the Easter bunny.
I'm so happy about. I didn't know Jeff Dunham's puppets were in this game. It's weird because I actually don't like Jeff Dunham anymore, but I used to really like him. Like when I was in high school. And like now I look at a lot of the same jokes and I go, this got weird. Like, they're the same jokes, but now they are not funny. Which, I'm going to guess, is that my sense of humor changed. Because now I find his jokes very offensive. As opposed to the one redeeming part of another thing from when I was younger, Big Bad Beetleborgs, which is the end credits, when they do the little, like, Three Stooges things with the monsters. Like, the rest of that show, and she can back me up on this, the rest of that show is terrible.
I like the music for the theme song.
It gets in your head.
Yes.
And the little end credits, when they're just doing Three Stooges bullshit,
yes.
That's very entertaining.
That part is good. I wish they did more of it, because they reuse a lot of it.
Yeah, like, they use the same ones over and over again, and that gets annoying. But if they had more of them... Hell, if that was like half the show... I'd be down with it. Let's hide an egg behind Grandma's tombstone! Yes, that sounds like the best idea. Oh god.
Alright.
It's what Grandma would have wanted.
Get out of here.
Tell me that is not what just happened. Haha, I'm gonna beat these children at an Easter egg hunt. Fuck you, kids. I know, I saw it too. We have to let them get some, though. Because otherwise we're that guy. Where's the attack button in this game? Run up and just slam the eggs out of a child's hands. Wait. No, I need to get back there. Oh, they won't let me go back there, but there's 2 eggs.
You have to go up and around, I suppose.
I guess so. Winner of the egg hunt? Oh, I won. Great. Fuck you, children. I got a hat.
You got a straw hat.
Yep. It's the best hat. Because it's mine now.
Yeehaw.
Well, I guess I can just go to the spirits tomorrow. The cauliflower will keep in my pocket. Because that's where you should always keep your cauliflower, kids. In your pocket.
And your backpack.
Yes. I already know how to cook coleslaw. Oh, fantastic.
It's raining.
You know what? I would gather
Are
to
those
say...
mushrooms?
No, I think those are horseradishes.
Oh.
Wait, where?
No, the little brown ones.
That one?
Yeah.
I think that's a horseradish.
Oh.
Apparently we can grow horseradishes now. Now, nice part about rainy days?
You don't have to water.
Right. So what can we turn all of that stamina into? Mining.
Yep. Mining
Sweet, delicious mining.
and looking for leaks.
Yep.
Leaks and daffodils.
Yeah, always look for leaks in the rain. That's the easiest way to find them. Remember that it's very hard to find leaks on a sunny day. If you find a leak, put a bucket under it. That is so you can later boil the leak.
Wrong leak.
We've probably been watching too much You Suck at Cooking. We probably should watch better cooking shows that don't tell us we're bad people. Hello, Apple Spirit. I am leaving you a cauliflower for reasons. Those reasons being I don't have green beans yet.
But
I
you're
love
going
that
to.
joke. That is the best joke. The leak in the boat from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. It's dumb. It is so dumb, but I love it. Because I love stupid visual humor just so much. I know I've said this one a bazillion times, but all the little like visual ones in BoJack Horseman, especially the Marlin named Brando giving out Stella Artois and calling out the orders as he does so. Dramatically.
Stella!
Yes. No, but...
Here.
Oh, yeah. Stella! Stella! And a horse. It's such a dumb joke, but I love it. Oh, and the nice part is we have snacks now. Because I brought a potato. I'm just getting a raw potato. That's not dangerous, right? I think that's incredibly dangerous. Ooh, I got a geode.
Cool.
Take that
what
to
do
the-
you do with the geode?
You take them to the blacksmith and he cracks them open.
And you get things from them?
Sometimes. Sometimes you just got a rock.
Mm.
It's like, this is a geode. No, it's just a rock with more rock inside. It's recursive rock, you see. Oh, coal. That's what we need in Minecraft, is coal.
I found a lot of coal for you guys.
Great.
And I put it in the furnace.
Copper ore? Yes, you told me. While you were digging out the lake?
No, I wasn't digging out the lake, but I was digging in one of the drop-off points that was by the lake.
Got it.
I was here.
Oh shit, a slime. This is basically Zelda now. Great. I see you have a star on your name now, Archcon. So that indicates to me you resubbed. Fantastic. In fact, hold up. I think it is about time for me. I hate that the mouse comes up here. It's going to yell at me, but I don't care. So we have a new goal, followers. And let's put our tip jar back up there. We'll just, nope, that's not what I want to move. Tip jar? Here, we're going to move next to the health bar. Affy, don't think I don't see that just playing a game in the middle of our stream. How dare you? We do want Red. I'm going to get Red to make some emotes. I've been looking at it. So we are one thing away from becoming partners. Now we have to be invited. So we're technically 2 things away. Part 2, become invited. Part 1, we need to get, and this is a bit of a tall order, 75 people on average watching our streams. Between Red and I, we are streaming enough, and our streams last long enough, especially since we've basically switched from recording to streaming. Mostly because we realized that the way we recorded anyway, it was basically like streaming in advance. So, same bullshit, different time. That's true, Alexa. This is far less violent than the last time you came here for Stardew Valley, because I'm playing the right game for once. We did Injustice first this time, so if anything, there might be somebody coming here for Injustice and being confused. Though this is still a pretty violent game of Stardew Valley since we're mining. Ooh, we got 11 ore so far. That's pretty darn good. Let's eat a parsnip. And a potato. And another potato. And I think that'll be it for right now, as we clear out the rest of these rocks. More ore. Ah, shit. Another slime. This slime has a deedly bopper, which I assume means it's a high-level slime, if my knowledge of JRPGs is anything to go off of. Small, minute differences in a character means improved powers. Oh god, it has evil eyes. This is the worst. Killed it.
Got it.
So this is still a violent game of Stardew Valley. Because we are just killing all the slimes. Though eventually you can start not harming. The one with an
Harvesting?
F. I think I combined harvesting and farming and ended up at harming. Which is technically what is also true about this. But you can start harvesting slimes. By, like... Oh, is it daffodils that don't do anything?
Yeah, the dandelions give you...
That's
energy.
right. Shit. Alright. Zero energy. Technically poison. Well, let's stop eating so many of those. And maybe start bringing more potatoes, and maybe... Oh, when the salmon berries come in, that makes mining so much easier.
Why? What do the salmon berries do when you're mining?
They give you more energy than potatoes. That's really it. They're full of sugar. Kind of nice.
Sugar!
Sugar and vitamin C.
Vitamins!
So, you know, you also don't get scurvy while mining, which is pretty helpful. Okay. Oh, man. We got enough copper ore in 2 days. How do you like me now? Yeah, let's leave the mine and go home. It's been a good day.
And it's only 5:20.
I know, right? We foraged almost everything we ate, and I think the potatoes came from wild seeds anyway.
Yeah.
Dang, we are doing good.
Doing good.
Lewis, why aren't you inside? I have a nice straw hat that I got by beating children at a children's egg hunting game. Oh, thank you, Alexa. I appreciate that.
Curse you, movie references.
What?
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you. You seem a decent fellow. I hate to die.
That's about right. That's about right there. Yep. Alright. Drop off the slime in the box. Great. Aw, people are complimenting my beard. I feel loved.
That's why you should stop picking at me.
I know, I'm the worst. Aw, yeah. Look what we have. Enough copper and enough stone to make a furnace already.
Woohoo!
And I'm going to put the rest of the copper and stone in here because I don't want to lose it. I will give proof of my beard later. But no, we're not selling the furnace. I almost made a huge mistake. There we go.
You should have put it on the actual...
I can't put it on the stone. I've tried.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it will not let me. Are they just marathoning the coleslaw episode today? Jeez. Oh, fine. You know, I could be mean about this and say, no, I gotta get like 100 bits first or something. It's $1. Show my beard for $1. Haha.
Wait, who is the top commenter?
Top cheer?
Yeah.
Top cheer is still Archcon, which is Joe.
Well, you better be careful with what you say there, my love. Because
He'll do it.
I have a feeling you will not hear from ArchCon for the next couple of minutes.
Well, you're right. Did I say 100? I meant 1,000. Now, I gotta find the camera. Where'd the camera go? Oh, you know what? I don't need to find the camera. Because, let me go to my Twoter. Hello there, Twot. Oh, you know what? I should probably pause the game so that I don't lose the morning. Go to my Medea. Scroll through all of the stuff. How do I go back to June or July? Because I know back then I put a picture of myself bored out of my mind at VidCon waiting for a panel to open. So I'm going to look for that real quick. Thank you, Affy. I appreciate that. I don't hear that enough, except from Michaela. And it's nice to see somebody verifying her opinions, besides myself.
Are you sure you paused the game?
Yes. Right here. Yeah, it's paused. Music keeps going.
Okay.
Pictures of food I've made with poor lighting because we didn't replace the lights yet. Pictures of the move. Red's commission status. Michaela lying on the floor. Oddworld.
Why was I lying on the floor?
Because we were tired from packing all my shit.
Oh.
And you were just so happy we had gotten like 5 boxes done.
They were probably all like boom boxes or something.
I got one from July where I talked to James from the Odd Ones Out. Oh yeah, okay. It was one of my long rambly threads.
Stitch.
Deep fried Twinkies. Pegasus telling me I'm anxious. He's correct. Come on, Twitter. Do your job. Come on. Do the thing. John Waters concert. We're getting closer. I got pictures from the Disneyland trip that was right after VidCon. There's a picture of me with Ethan, because I found Ethan. Yeah, you can do the picture of me with Ethan. I am clearly the one with the beard. Ethan is a psychology YouTuber who was doing a study on autism and ADHD, and I'm highly ADHD, so thought I'd talk to him, help him with that. So there's me with Ethan, who I found. I spent 3 hours looking through a whole convention center for a guy. Oh yeah, I found the picture. Well, I found the picture I took right after that picture. Here we go. This is me exhausted. Going through all of VidCon. This would have been like right before the second to last panel of the first day.
You look extremely scary.
This is the face of a tired, overwhelmed gamer. And it was weird being there, because I met a lot of really cool people, which that part was nice. Mm-hmm. But it was also weird knowing that I was there to get some of the same advice as people I look up to. And then also meeting people who are basically on my level in their own fields. I have to say, my two favorite people I've met, and this is not nice to say that I have favorites, but the two favorites would be Dezzles. He is a booktuber. Met a lot of really great booktubers, and I feel bad we still haven't done book club yet. But Dezzles was great. He's an amazing guy. Came all the way from Australia for VidCon. And then the other one came all the way from... Oh, we got another 100 from a beard. Fantastic. Then we had, oh, darn it, I'm blanking on his name. Tristan. He runs Step Back History, which is a history education channel. He's been doing a lot of political history lately, which doesn't help me at work because the kids are currently learning ancient civilizations. Because I teach 6th grade as a day job, as English and history. No. English and history, they are not getting the best education if you haven't figured that out. Because they have to deal with me. Why do we need to learn about ancient Egypt? Because then you'll know all the references when you play Amonkhet block. That's not a good reason. But, yeah, no, dude's really cool. Him and his wife make history videos together. I want to say his wife is also named Kelly.
Oh, goodness.
I'm probably wrong, and that might have been one of the other booktubers I met, because I am bad with names. As Splorkum here can tell you, terrible with names, I just end up making up noises for people. I do appreciate the rewards, Joe. I really do. Salmon berries! Okay. Boop. This is going to make mining so much easier.
Well, you can't take those and bring them to your farm.
I can't turn them into seeds right now. I don't have a high enough foraging level. Once I do, oh yeah, I am making the damn salmonberry farm. Actually, blueberries, I'm told, are better for farming, because they sell for such a high price. It's ridiculous. Basically, you could flood the market and you're still making a profit. Because they're an antioxidant superfood. Make you a farm.
People's trash.
I forgot I can go through people's trash. What have you thrown away today? Give it to me, the trash goblin. That's the sound trash goblins make. I'm exhausted already. Because I'm still healing. I'm almost healed, but the problem with being almost healed is you are still partly... Damn it.
Aww.
Almost healed is also partly hurt. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's how almost works, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's partly the other thing. I'm glad you're enjoying the lines, though. That's the best part, Alexa. Come on, throw out more pizza. Nobody throws things out anymore. They've caught on to me. We shouldn't do that. That weird blue guy from the farm keeps stealing our trash. Okay, stealing somebody's trash is a weird concept to me. Because, like, you threw it away. So, like, my opinion on it, even though I do not go digging through other people's trash, is if I catch somebody digging through my trash and it's trash day, like it's on the corner already, take it. I mean, I know I'm not going to throw away, like, all of my Phyrexian librarians, or... I'm going to give some of those away, but I wouldn't throw them away. I know I'm not going to throw away, like, my Switch, or... shit. Well, there goes part of the surprise. Realized I had a shit ton of birthday money left over. I'm not playing this on the Switch. I'm playing this on the PC, because I had the PC version. But yeah. That's part of the surprise. Was we have a Switch exclusive game. You'll have to see which one. Aha. You have to wait for the next stream for that. It'll be fun. Wait. Leave Red alone. Are you saying Red goes through people's trash? Affy, are you saying Red goes through people? I said exclusive, first off. But, are you saying Red goes through people's trash? Is that what you're telling me? I mean, normally Red gets rid of trash. It's kind of Red's deal. You know what, Alexa? I'm going to be honest. I have gone on a Harold and Kumar style adventure to buy a Switch and then didn't get it. I went to, like, the weekend it came out, didn't I go to, like, 12 stores?
Something like that.
And I ended up in, like, towns I had never been in. I was ditching school to do it. Which is why I don't feel I am, like, qualified to tell the kids they should always be at school. Because I ditched school. I have ditched school for horrible things. Since I know my students are not here, this is an unrelated story. I ditched school to go check out a sex party once. Didn't do anything, but I got to see it and I got drunk, and that was fun. Not blackout drunk, I remember everything. I had to drive still, so there was like a 2-hour sobering up period, but it was really awkward because I was the only person wearing clothes. Yeah. Anyway. There were no ninjas, so it was not the best kind of sex party. I have ditched school to go to a ninja sex party concert now that I'm saying it out loud. I have also done that.
Yay, more dandelions.
Oh, that's not true. I was not in school at the time. That was in my gap year. Was the ninja sex party concert. But no, I ditched school. I left school early, I should say. I was there for the lecture half of the class, but I left the workshop. Fuck it, the workshop. You know what? I've been in a lot of awkward situations where I'm the only one wearing clothes, and sometimes awkward situations where I'm the only one naked. Those second ones normally happen in hospital settings. Anyway. And yes, the doctor asked first, but it was a weird thing to do for checking my lungs. Now... but yeah, so I went to, like, a bunch of different stores, checked, I think I'm stealing somebody's spring onions.
Well, they should have come to collect them.
Oh yeah, they should have.
It's already $3.50.
I know, right? They should have collected them this morning. I collect all my stuff in the morning. I got my backpack on, both straps. Anyway. But yeah, so I went to, like, San Bernardino, Highland, Upland. I think I was in Rubidoux at one point, which I never go to Rubidoux, because last time I went there I got pulled over and frisked. Pretty sure the guy was actually a cop. He thought I was a drug dealer, which I do not make much of a profit as a drug dealer, because I only sell Ricolas and ibuprofen. Not a lot of call for those.
You missed one.
What,
You missed a bush.
Ah, there it is. Gonna not be that pedantic asshole who's gonna correct your "you're" there, Affy. Gonna be good. Gonna be good. Ooh, I got a golden star onion. A golden star dandelion. Right, it's very hard to break one of those with a hoe. Okay. Going up here. Throw some spring onions in the bin. Oh, that's right. I gotta go take those geodes in to get processed. And we're gonna take out dandelions, leeks, and horseradish. Sorry, daffodils. Make a bunch of wild seeds. Great. Put the rest back. Put back the clay. Put in the stone. I think I have enough for a well, but I don't really need a well right now. I need a chicken coop more than anything. Alright, to the blacksmith. Tomorrow, because it's almost 6 o'clock. You know what? I was so tempted to make a hoe joke. I'm glad both of us thought about it, because now I don't feel so bad. Said the man who has ditched school for a Harold and Kumar-style adventure to find a switch. And for, actually, a lot of things. I was not the best student. I always read my book ahead of time. That helped. Okay, yeah, I know you're selling fertilizer, Pierre. I make my own, like most humans. That's... You think Pierre's just bagging his poop and selling it as fertilizer? Like, he was just playing World of Warcraft too long and couldn't hold it. So then he decided to turn it into a profit so he can keep getting his subscription. This got weird. I should just stop talking. Just let you all enjoy Stardew Valley for a bit. Go ahead and tell me a story about a garden hoe there. Alexa. That sounds wonderful. I will read it to the viewers at home, because they will enjoy that. And... Cauliflower. Okay, maybe the well would be a good idea, just so I don't have to run back to the lake each time. But I'm right here, though, you know? It's like, it's still not that annoying. I mean, it'd be nice to get rid of this stump. Okay, either Alexa has left her computer, or this is going to be the most amazing story. I'm not sure which. I need to make some sprinklers all the livelong day. Who can you flirt with today? I mean, anyone, technically. It's whether they're receptive to it or not, that's the kicker. Right, don't plant these without fertilizer. I learned my mistake last time. Okay. Sell the potato, sell the cauliflower. Go to the blacksmith, get these geodes cracked. Watch Affy still playing Team Fortress 2 while in stream. That's fine, I don't care. I know you're probably just doing loot boxes and stuff. Oh man, if we had known how bad loot crates were going to turn out for everybody. You're watching us both. I can do two things. You two-timer. You two-timing wolf. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so Alexa's 14 at the time of this story. Okay, that one's full of rocks. Her mother and her are driving somewhere, she forgets where. They pass a lady who's gardening and digging a hole. They notice there's a garden hoe leaning against the shed. I said to my mother, she's digging a hole with a hoe. To which my mother replies, you can't dig a hole with a hoe, silly. That single beat, I missed her retort, yes you can, just hand her a shovel. My mother nearly crashed the car laughing and our relationship was forever changed for the better. See, I knew it. I'm writing the best story ever. There it is. Ooh, earth crystal. Earth crystal, earth crystal. That's not how the song goes. Okay, so with crystals you gotta be careful, because you want to give the first ones to the museum. There's quartz. Yeah, that's why you want to donate them, so you can know what they are and see if they're worth selling or keeping. I think this is beryl, which last I checked is a rock that specifically goes after blonde Japanese girls and attacks them. That's correct, right? No? Is that not what barrels are? Slate is extremely resistant to water, making it a good roofing material. Petrified slime. This little guy may be 100,000 years old. Earth crystal, a resinous substance found near the surface. Quartz, a clear crystal commonly found in caves and mines. Great. Penny is tutoring the kids because there's no school here.
See you later, Alexa.
Bye, Alexa. Vincent. Mom won't have any more gummies today. I know how you feel, kid.
Gummies!
We'll go get some
Gummies
fruit
have
snacks.
I've already had my fair share of gummies today.
Okay. Can you get me some milk duds?
Yes, I can get you some milk.
I would love some milk duds.
Okay.
Straight up kill a man for a milk dud.
Well, you don't have to.
Alright. Time to go into the mine. Hunt some slime. Slime mining. Mine sliming. Wait, no, that's not correct. Do do. Do 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 do.
There you go.
Do do. Hooray! I can't open the boxes I'm playing. I'll get them. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. I was joking.
There's a leak in your backpack.
I should get that taken out. To the mine to kill a slime. 8 slimes. That's what we're killing today. Okay. Any slimes? No slimes. So now to find the next level of the mine. There it is. That was fast. Ooh, nice. Good. More quartz to sell. Great. Watchmakers love it. Any slimes down here? No, but a lot of copper. Great. Now to find the next level. There it is. Okay, there's a slime.
Let's kill it.
Kill the slimy. Oh shit, there's 2. I wasn't prepared for this. Ah! Okay, there's 1. There's 2. Eat the salmon berry. Nice. Right, the pickaxe breaks rock. Oh, hey, more slime. Okay, that's 3. Which, you know, good. Aha. Oh shit. Oh, that's a crab.
Oh, poor crab.
Okay, we've defeated 4. We need 8. Five. Oh, hey, a bug. Die, crab, die. Okay, so just double checking. We have to kill 3 more green slimes. If we see a blue slime, we're just gonna run. Because those things are evil.
Okay.
I mean, I guess so are the green slimes, which is why we're killing them. But still. That's the point. Oh my goodness. This is a freaking treasure trove. A topaz?
Topaz! Topaz is my birthstone.
It is. That's why I thought you would like it. This is your birthstone. I like my birthstone. So.
What's your birthstone?
I like it's opal. Like a lot of people say it's rose quartz, but it's not. It's rose quartz if you can't afford opals. Which sounds weird to say. Sounds like I'm being elitist, but really I just really prefer opal to rose quartz. Oh, gosh, crap. Why?
Because I asked you what your birthstone was, and it's like, your birthday and my mom's birthday are the same birthday.
They are. I have the exact same birthday as your mother.
So, well, how is it that I don't know my own mother's birthday? My own mother's birthstone.
Because it's kind of a weird thing to bring up. I think we just beat our quest.
Yay!
Talk to Lewis. Alright, let's go talk to Lewis.
Time to go up.
Let's go to level 1. Nice. Oh wait, isn't there also another level for getting another thing for getting to level 5? No, it's get to level 40 now. Jeez. Alright, let's find Lewis. Oh, Lewis is probably sleeping at his house. Let's go barge into Lewis's house. Let's go bother an old man. Hey, old man, give me $500. Milk buds.
You're welcome.
Uncle. Found a missing book. Oh, that's not Lewis's house. This is Lewis's house. Ah, yeah.
Cold hard cash.
We're in the money now.
There is no dog in the cage that says dog.
Nope, he escaped.
Do we have to find the dog?
I have no idea.
I think it's time to go to sleep.
That's the plan.
Because it is now 10:30. Oh, sleepy beauty.
That was a productive day. I accidentally closed the chat. Is that how I get to my journal? It's so much easier. So relaxing. Farming. Nice, gentle music. Knowing I just suggested a more popular streamer than I get this game to stream next. Therefore, kind of ruining my chances of streaming this and being noticed. Yep, it's that kind of day. It's so beautiful.
Wait, what?
Oh, so on Twitter, I talk to some other streamers. I realize that they probably forget who I am within like 5 minutes. Because look at us, we have like 52 followers. But I love all of our followers. But they're at like 1,000 followers and 70 subs and et cetera, right? For those who don't watch Twitch in the future, watching this on YouTube, subs there are a little bit different than subs here. Followers are the same as the ones on YouTube. Anyway, followers are the same as subs. Anyway, so she was asking like what Switch games should she get, and one of the ones she was looking at was Stardew Valley. It's like, well, we've been enjoying the PC version of Stardew Valley a lot, so you should get the Switch version. Go for it. I need coal.
What are you gonna get with the copper ore?
Copper bars.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, you give it 5 copper ore and a coal, and you get a copper bar. Not quite the same return on investment you get in Minecraft. No, what we really need is 2 copper bars. Because with 2 copper bars, well, 1 copper bar and 1 iron bar, we can get sprinklers, which will be great once we get there. But for right now, we're going to upgrade our watering can. And if we can get another coal, we will also upgrade, I'm thinking the sword next, though the pick is another good option. Alright, we're off to the blacksmith's.
Mr. Blacksmith, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
That's... Kid, I'm working with liquid hot metal. Get the hell out of here. No. That looks like an orange Tootsie Pop. Kid, no! That's horrible. Some poor child just burnt his tongue off on some slag. Alright, so up to the blacksmith. Let's make a geode first, or process a geode first. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but it looks pretty. Calcite. Now let's upgrade our tools. We want... Requires 5? I thought it was 2. Well then. Oh good, he has coal. I'll be back. So we're going to make 3 more copper bars at our little furnace. And then bring them over there to make a new watering can. Out of copper. Which for some reason the metal quality is going to change what our watering can's like. When it comes to watering.
It's a bigger watering can.
Yeah, maybe. But like with a bigger spout?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, I'll go for that.
Waters more plants.
You ever notice how similar watering cans and teapots are?
I'm a little watering can, short and stout. Here is my handle. Oh. I don't think we should sing that song, though.
No?
No.
You know what? I think I have to hold on to these spring seeds. Because I don't think they have enough time left in spring to go through.
Oh.
So I'm going to hold on to them until next spring.
How can you tell?
Because it's the 17th, and there's only 28 days
But,
in a season.
what?
Yeah.
So, lesson for everybody. Stardew Valley has a 4-month
Year, yeah.
year.
That is correct.
And each month is, how long? 28 days, you said?
Yeah.
Alright,
You're doing the
so
math for
each
how
month
long the
is
year is, aren't
February.
you? Yeah.
Imagine February for spring, summer, fall, winter.
It's a little over, what is that? It's a 116-day year? No, 112-day year. 112 days in a year. I think this might be on Mercury.
We have finally colonized Mercury.
And we turned it into Stardew Valley.
Goodness, it's already 2.
I know, we spent all day working with molten metal. We're missing a pinky now, but it'll be worth it. Like, I'm always afraid of that when I watch, like, guys making melted aluminum.
Uh-huh.
Like, they're gonna burn their hands off. Like, they're probably not. They probably know exactly what they're doing. But, like, I'm waiting for the YouTube video to go up of a guy who just burns one of his hands off. Doing, like, Backyard Scientist, King of Random type stuff.
Mm.
Which is wrong. I shouldn't be waiting for that. And yet, here I am. I got some cauliflower seeds.
Oh boy.
There's not enough time to plant cauliflowers. So I will save those seeds for next year too.
Will you have enough time to collect your beans?
I have to wait a couple of days? Uh-oh. I have a small problem now.
Can you ask for another watering can?
How am I gonna water my plants? Uh-oh. I think we just ruined the farm, guys. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not like we owe any money or anything. And then when the farm's back, it'll be great.
Wait. What was the reward on that?
520 gold from Linus, the homeless man.
And it said, yep, it said makes Linus happy.
Yep. Linus deserves happiness. I mean, he's always waiting on that pumpkin patch. He needs something.
He's too attached to his blanket.
He turned it into a tent. That's all he has left.
His older sister Lucy is probably, you know, some big shot lawyer out in Maine town or whatever.
Main town. Sorry, that just sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 medical center. Drive. Well, it was nice having a farm while it lasted.
Oh, did you ever collect those trees that you planted by the beach?
I forgot about those. Let's go check on those. Like, I think trees take, like, a couple weeks to grow. We can go check on them.
Is it gonna be sunny tomorrow?
I hope not. That would be very bad for us right now. We need the rain. Our crops are dying. It's hard to believe it's only been 4 days.
Seems only yesterday that we got a bunch of things from the mine.
I know. It's weird. Ah, there it is. Ah. Amazing. Some claims and a moosel. And some corral. Gonna sell this to Pier 1 Imports. A bunch of moms are gonna put it on their centerpieces for Christmas. It's gonna be great. So peaceful at night here.
It's pretty peaceful at night where we live too.
It's true. It's kind of nice.
Only occasionally do you get, you know...
Whoa! How long's this tree been here?
Since forever?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
We've never cut it down.
That seems right, but I don't know. It seems wrong, but I don't know enough about trees to argue with you. Ah, shit. Well, we have to sell the cat now. How are you doing, sweetie? I've missed you since you left. I hope the farming life is everything you hope for. I sent your favorite cookies. Nice.
Aw, that's nice.
Oh, thank God. The plants are all harvestable right now.
All of them? Even the beans?
We'll find out in a minute. Not the beans. We might lose our beans.
No! We need the beans!
I know. And we might lose our cauliflowers. We need those for Linus. Oh no, Linus won't want the cauliflower anymore by the time they grow in. Oh well.
Man. Well, maybe... I know he said it'll take a couple days, but maybe he will give it to us today? It'll be ready to...
Oh, I can hope.
Blacksmith, give me my watering can back.
Hey, we're still gonna make a decent profit tonight from all those wild veggies we just put in the box.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And we'll have plenty of food because we have all those non-starred veggies. Right? It'll be fine. It'll all be fine. Even if we can't help the homeless man get the cauliflower he so richly deserves. The worst. Not open till 9. Nothing in his trash. Go for a walk. Go up to Joja Mart. They're also closed till 9, which not great. Well, there's like an event that happens sometimes where you go into Pierre's shop and everyone's there. And then the guy from Joja Mart comes in and gives 50% off coupons to everyone who goes over to his store. Oh yeah, like, I do not take those coupons. Because, like, that's mean to Pierre. He's just a small business owner trying to make it work. And of course, small businesses are the heart of Stardew Valley. That's what all the Stardew politicians tell me anyway. And so it's just wrong. Aww.
Dang it.
I didn't realize that with the upgrade he'd be taking our old tool away.
Well, now we know.
Yeah. It's okay, we're not going to lose a lot of stuff.
There is a doggy in there.
There is?
I just saw 2 eyes in the little brown box.
Did?
Yeah.
There he is! That's cute.
And we can't, like, cup the water and take it to the plants.
Afraid not. Or can we? Well, have a good day at work, Affy.
Bye,
Enjoy yourself.
Abby.
Put this salmon berry and this rock in there. And these maple seeds.
Did you already put in all of the things for the... What's it?
What's it?
The humble collections. The bundles.
No. For those things we just grew, yes. What we still need are these green beans.
Don't die, green beans. Can you click on it?
I know, I was joking. I know it's not a bad thing. And I'm hoping that she enjoys the game. Wait. Can I fill the decorative bowl with water? No. I cannot.
No, our plants are gonna die.
Yeah, I do believe that helping each other build communities and find new things to show off is more important. I just was... I don't want to say being silly, I was being negative, honestly. I do have anxiety, it rears up sometimes. I felt horrible about the fact I haven't done much in the last couple... Well, I mean, I did a lot yesterday, but in the week before that, because I've been sick, and then injured. And I kept beating myself up over it, like, well, if I come back now, will I still even have any people who watch?
And yes.
And the answer is yes, you're all here, you're watching. That's how it works. But it is something that's hard to fight, especially when it's like, well, if I were to do it, who would want to watch me while I'm like this, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, it just all around sucks, honestly. It's not fun having anxiety.
No, it's not.
Depression is also not a fun thing to have. Did I take my pills this morning?
Yes, you did.
Okay. It's like,
I even checked that.
segue. I take antidepressants, but I don't take anti-anxiety meds because the depression's kind of more important to get rid of. And I'm on bupropion, which also helps with ADHD. Not a lot, but it's better than nothing. So, I take both of those, but whenever I take anti-anxiety meds with them, I black out. And not like pass out. I mean blackout, like blackout drunk type blackout. Like, I drive home and then completely forget the experience because I completely zoned out while driving and have no idea how I got home. Or become completely unable to notice incredibly obvious things. And not like the whole, oh, they were talking to me type of obvious things. I mean, there's a bulldozer coming at me. There's obvious things. So, they didn't hit me. I snapped back in at the last minute. But still, I do worry about if that didn't happen, what would have happened to me. I'd die. I guess that answers that question, doesn't it? So, yeah. It's not the most fun thing in the world. Speaking of not the most fun things in the world, let me tell you about one of my favorite things, which is not a fun thing. But I enjoy it. I like reading bad patient stories because I was originally going to go into medicine when I first got into college. And I decided not to. And ended up being a teacher. And now do streaming and hope to God the streaming takes off more. I'm constantly hoping I'll hit that Pratchett point. I know it's silly of me to think about, but it's a dream. Anyway. But I like reading about bad patient stories, because I remember having to run through scenarios like that. So, the worst one I read that time was a old man who came into the doctor's because he was having trouble breathing, and that they were trying to figure out, basically just get a physical while they were there. And they noticed that he never took off his socks the whole time, even though normally they would check his feet. And apparently he had gone into diabetic necrosis, because when they took the socks off, 2 of his toes fell off out of the sock. And 3 of them were stuck to the inside of the sock, and not to his foot, where your toes should be stuck. And it was horrible. And I just think, that's freaking weird. That happens. That there are people who go, man, this smells so horrible, and my foot's completely numb, but I'm just going to put this sock on it and ignore it. Like, how do you get to that point? I mean, yeah, there's the other end of it of, oh no, I have a minor fever, I'm going to die. Which is not the case. You are just going to be sweaty. Good luck. But I did read that one on Tumblr. So, for those who don't know the one that I'm talking about, hi Alexa, welcome back. You're about to hear about a guy who used a Brillo pad on his dick. So, on Tumblr, I'm going to wait on planting those, there was a story going about of a man who decided that since he had, I want to say he had the chlamydia, that the best thing he could do, what?
Reading what Alexa said.
What the flying fuck? Are you not entertained? Oh, it was a yeast infection. Thank you, Joe. So the guy had a yeast infection, which men can get too. They itch and everything smells like beer. And not in a good way. So, he realized that there was antiseptic properties on, what do you call them? Antiseptic properties to garlic. So he had wrapped up his dick in about, what was it, like 4 cloves of garlic crushed up to try to...
Check the beans.
Checking the beans. No! Our beans are dying. Our crops are wilting.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Snakes are manifesting physically in our house. That part's not actually happening. Yeah, he left it overnight. Now more people are asking me for cauliflower. No, I can't. I just can't. I've already failed Linus with his cauliflower. Blacksmith, give me my can. Do not tell me it's a watering can't. I need a watering can. Anyway, so he leaves the garlic on overnight and basically gives himself chemical burns because of the allicin. That's the part of the garlic that's good for you, I believe. If you don't know what I'm talking about with that part, go watch It's Alive with Brad after you're done with watching this. It's an amazing cooking show. It's on the Bon Appetit YouTube channel, yes. Anyway, so he leaves it on there and basically like gets so many chemical burns, his dick goes camouflage.
What?
Like splotches. Splotches of different colors from the chemical burns. And so his mentality is not, I have a chemical burn, I should go to the hospital now. His mentality is, well, I think the best thing I can do, and by the way, the guy is explaining this to the nurse so chippery. Yeah, modeling, that's the other term for it. He's so chipper while he's explaining this to the nurse. He goes like, well, I figured maybe it was just some residue, so I should scrub it off. And he got a Brillo pad, which is just like, for those who don't use Brillo pads, or from the parts of the country where they're not called that, they're like these they're the green side of the sponge and only the green side. And he scrubs down his mottled garlic burnt junk with it. And probably causes more damage than he already had. Like, why? Why are we doing this? And yeah. It's just the worst. Just the worst. Maybe not the worst, because I think maybe the worst was the guy whose toes fell off in his socks. That also sounds the worst. Yeah. Things are weird in the world. I would never. I started bleeding, and actually, no, I tried to tough it out when I was bleeding last week, and did not go to the hospital until the nurses told me to. Finally!
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, our plants won't die.
Yeah, he wasn't even acting to see the doctor. He just wanted painkillers. Like, that's weird. You have chemical burns from garlic.
You fool.
Speaking of garlic, so need herring to bring to my evening book club, Linus. What? How? Who does Linus have a book club with?
Maybe he's not a homeless man. He just likes to sleep in a tent.
So he's your brother, but older.
Possibly.
That's not a dig at Peter. That's just kind of how Peter is.
Yeah, if Peter had the choice, he probably would.
Actually, that's both of your brothers, or at least 2 out of the 3.
Yeah.
Because that's also Greg.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on the third one's name.
Devin.
Devin, thank you.
Devin is more the type of person to build cars and motorcycles.
Yeah, Devin also likes being indoors, which I can appreciate more. Of course, most of my family is, well, a lot of my family is car people, so maybe I just sympathize more with that. We don't have a lot of campers. Come back to life, cauliflowers. Come on.
We need you.
We need you to live. Yes, necrotizing fasciitis, that is flesh-eating bacteria. I have seen pictures of that because I am an Imjurian, and people like to share that shit around on there. And yeah, I imagine smelling would be worse. I've never smelt it. I never want to smell it. I've smelled enough of my own bad infections and other people's. I do not want to smell. Oh God, no. No. Yeah, see, it's the smell. I knew it. I knew it's exactly where Alexa was going with this. Now, because you two came from Tumblr, you didn't come from Imgur, which is the other main social network I've noticed our follows and subs come from. For the 2 people who are in the chat, and for those who are watching, you may, if you are from Imgur, you may remember this post. There was a post going around, and I saved it because the favorite system on Imgur is bad, but it is easier to navigate than Tumblr's. Anyway, a man got bit by a rattlesnake, and instead of going to the doctor, he just tied it off. And I believe I've showed you this one. The one where, like, eventually his body just rejects the bone that got broken by the snake's fang.
Oh, yeah.
And he ends up with no middle finger bone. That was... I'm sorry. I'm not entirely sorry. Because that's just fascinating to me, but yeah. Hey, it's the book for his book club. Necrotizing fasciitis is the part you actually have to worry about with brown recluses. It's not so much the venom as it is the infection from the bite. It is one of the most terrifying diseases you can get. I'm guessing, since Alexa's talking about this, that Alexa works in nursing. Or is a doctor. Dr. Alexa. Yeah, I'm with Joe. Nope on out of there.
It's gonna be somebody's birthday.
Yep. Shane, who I've not met.
We need to find Shane.
Shane, come back, Shane. Nope, didn't work. Okay.
Shane will even give you an Ultra Lord.
That's Sheen.
Oh, never mind.
I know what you were going for. That's the wrong guy.
I thought it would be funny.
And it would have been. You're right. Go, and one more. Oh, EMT, that's right. A buddy of mine went into EMT. Of course, he was one of my buddies from the medical classes, that makes sense. He seems to enjoy it. Patrick seems to be a good EMT. I'm assuming Alexa's also a good EMT. As opposed to all them evil EMTs you hear about. That's not many. There aren't many of those. I'm stockpiling fertilizer. Being an EMT is the best alternative to having a job ever. Or a job ever. They capitalized it. You get to go out into the world, throw people in the back of a delivery truck. I mean, yeah. That sounds pretty good, too. Haley's ignoring you. Well, fuck you too, Haley. You'll never make friends like that. You throw them in the back of a delivery truck and strip them naked, apparently. Tie up their busted limbs. Oh, dear. And say it's for their own good. Hey, whatever helps you get off. That's not right. Why is being a paramedic better than being an EMT? Out of curiosity. It's not a riddle. I'm responding to people in the chat. Let's take a look at our goals. Well, that jar looks a little better. I'm going to turn the jar and the follower goals off for now. If you would like to help us improve that bar, go get us more followers. Share our videos with your friends. Or with your enemies. We're not picky. Oh, when you're a paramedic, you also get to stab people. You know what? I'm surprised Linda's not a paramedic.
Why?
Because paramedics get to stab people. Speaking of being stabbed, I am now bruising from everywhere they took blood out of me when I went to the hospital. So, yeah. I'm a little sore.
Are all the plants doing better now?
Oh no. I was on the wrong button.
What did you do?
I just axed one of our green beans.
How many green beans do you need for the bundle?
One.
Okay. The plants look better now?
We have 2 cauliflowers.
Yay!
Can I still give them to people? Jody. Jody needs a cauliflower still. Who the
What about Linus?
fuck is... Linus gave up on us. Yeah, I have a lot of firemen in my family. I can admit firemen are productive pyromaniacs. Why do you have a job where you put out fires? Because then we get to make more fires. It's very wise. Which one is Jody? Jody's house. 1 Willow Lane. There we go. Gotta find Jody, gotta find Jody. Go up here, see if Jody's home. Wait a half hour, see if there's Jody. Police, people with a superiority complex who don't like being rude to their families. Lawyers, they're just evil. I almost became a lawyer, and you're right.
Pay respects to the dead. Sorry.
No, you're fine. And, like, I know that's weird that I say I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to be a copyright lawyer. Specifically, to go after people who were being too strict on copyright. And try to protect people who wanted to use fair use stuff. Jody, 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 Jody. Where are you?
Where's Jody?
Oh, here we go. Hey, Jody. Well, thank you. That looks so delicious. Thank you. This is just what I wanted. It's going to be perfect for my yellow curry. Great. No. Oh, right. Great. We got more money.
Yay!
Do we ever do Kerbal Space? I'm assuming KSP is Kerbal Space Program in this regard. No, but we could. I have Kerbal Space. I've had it since, like, way into early access. Because it looked so cool. I was watching... I wasn't watching Hank Green play it. I was watching somebody else. I can't remember who. It was another Let's Player.
Jesse Cox play that game.
Yeah. I thought it was really cool.
He made his space butterfly.
You know what? We are going to stream some tomorrow, too. It wasn't Jack for me, but Jack is a good one. Maybe it was Markiplier. I don't know. Okay, we already put a cauliflower in there. We just need a green bean. So I'm going to send those away. Now we got nothing to do. I guess we can go fishing. Let's go fish in our pond. Our pond with no fish.
Max!
Hey, we found a can of soda. I wish I had gotten to meet them. Who did I get to meet? I got to meet DJ Wheat at VidCon for a little bit. That was fun. And, not Little Deuce Deuce, the other one who does Ask the Movie. Tom Ska. Ugh.
More newspaper.
Go for it. I like it when people in chat tell stories. That's part of the reason I've been liking streaming more than recording. Well, part of it is also, and this is in no way a dig at you, Michaela. You are not quite as good for you're good for when I want to talk.
Yeah.
You are a great listener, and I love that about you. But
I'm not a big talker.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
When it comes to contributing to the conversation, Red and Yvonne and Jacob kind of all outclass you.
Yeah. Well, that's because I'm an introvert and I like being an introvert. And if you have a problem with introverts, we would probably still hide in our house and not talk to you anyway.
That is true. That's true. We're basically just filling air until Alexa's done telling us her story. Because if it's okay with Alexa, I would like to read it in chat or in video. for the sake of our viewers who don't get to see the chat. Which I assume is okay, but since it's a gushy story, I'm gonna wait for confirmation. Ka-thunk, ka-thunk, ka-thunk. So I need another 2,000 gold?
So you need 4,000 altogether?
Yeah.
For what?
We're gonna build a chicken coop.
Sounds fun.
And then we're gonna get chickens.
Oh boy!
Right? It's gonna be great.
Chickens. We'll get eggs every morning.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, Yvonne is a very excitable person.
Mm-hmm.
And she can normally bounce off of things very well.
Mm-hmm.
Red is also like me and reads every bit of bullshit that comes in front of their face. So Red's really good for that. And also, Red and I are both really good at info dumping if it's a series we know a lot about.
Mm.
So, like, as much as I would be useful when Common Right or Climax Heroes comes out, that's basically all I'm going to talk about for like 2 weeks. That's not true. Yeah, I meant months. Or what was the other one? A City Shrouded in Shadows is the other one. Ooh, 10 copper ore! Fuck yes! What is that? That's sandstone. I'm going to give the sandstone to the library.
Library will know what to do with it.
Yeah.
And we'll put it on display.
Data. Oh, yeah, there's my sandstone. Takes the sandstone. Good. Foraging, okay. The fisherman. Gordy, how do you catch so many fish? For me, it takes forever. You must make the choice to become a true fisherman. Over time, your fishing speed will increase. You're saying that improving my fishing skill will make my fish faster? Will make me fish faster? Correct. One day you may even learn the secret to creating your very own bobbers, improving your mastery even more. Now be gone! Okay. That was weird. Let's go look what it says about sandstone. Okay, so City Shrouded in Shadows, I'm totally excited for, because it is a horror game, and I hate horror games. But I love horror games that have a nice idea behind them. And, like, those typically come in 2 flavors for me. The Five Nights at Freddy's kind of, the lore is pretty cool, but I don't want to play it because I hate jump scares. And the Eternal Darkness kind, where it's like, this is just a scary action game. Not necessarily a horror game, but the insanity mechanic, or whatever the cool mechanic is so interesting I get into it, right? Well, the one for the City Shrouded in Shadows is that you are stuck in a kaiju movie. Which is cool by itself, of course. But...
Gigantic monsters with gigantic robots to kick their butts?
Right.
Not Grim.
But you are a normal civilian running away on the street. However, because it's made by Bandai Namco, they have a lot of the official licenses, which is really cool, because you get to, like, run from Godzilla in one level, and run from Gamera in another, and run from some of the Ultraman monsters. And these are all different companies, but they're all in the same game. So let's hear Alexa's story. Meeting Mark was like the most amazing thing ever. I waited in line for 4 hours, beginning at 7:30 a.m. After all that time, when I finally got to meet Mark, he was obviously tired. He was being rushed by the con staff. He met me, took a picture with me, gave me a hug. Then as I was kind of being ushered to Jack, who was next in line, he touched my shoulder and asked if there was anything else he could do to make the meeting perfect for me before I left. That was the most awesome moment ever. That is very sweet. That's why I always like Markiplier, even if I don't like every video he puts out. Like, for me, Markiplier is in the same category as, like, some of the game creators I some of the game creators I follow on Twitter, where it's like, I don't like everything you make, but you guys are really cool people. Here we go. Most awesome moment ever for me. This guy, one of my heroes, who is exhausted and being quietly yelled at by con staff, stopped everything to make sure each of his fans got what they wanted from the meeting. That is the sign of someone who really cares about his people. It was such a touching moment for me, it was amazing. No, Twitch makes you wait, I understand. You're fine. Like, I think about that. I think about that a lot. Like, somebody I've not seen online in forever, or even commenting in forever, and I worry about him, I hope he's okay, is Cade. Cade was the first person to ever send us fan mail. He sent us the entire Maze Runner collection, and a troll head doll, and a cool rosin skull he made, and a, I want to say it was a... We also got some Christmas presents from some other people, which was also really fun. But, like, from Cade, that was the biggest thing. And the letter was great, and that's why we know it was Cade. But he, like, likes to watch us and listen to us while he's at the gym. But he mentioned he had, I can't remember the disorder now, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's a digestive disorder. And that makes it very hard for him to do things. And I haven't seen him online in forever. And so I wonder about that a lot. We need to set up a new P.O. box because of the move. And I keep forgetting to do that, but yes. There will be something. But yeah, so like, I just worry about that, you know? Like, if somebody normally comments a lot, and I don't see them on Discord or YouTube comments or in the Twitch chat or anything like that in a long time, I get worried. Like, did they just leave because we got boring, or are they hurt? Is there an issue?
You know, you say that, and now that has me thinking, how is Dr. Bello doing?
He was in chat last night.
Okay.
He's doing okay, he's just exhausted.
Okay.
So yeah, that was another one I was worried about, was Dr. Bello. Because, like, the kid worries a lot. And part of me thinks I should just finally accept that Steam request, but I'm apprehensive because he's only 14 and I'm a 27-year-old man. I think that might be weird, but I guess he's the one who asked to be friends with me on Steam. I don't know. But I worry about him. I worry about everyone that talks to us regularly in chat. Like, not everyone. Because there's some people who I don't have to worry about, because I know we have a couple of friends who are in the chat as well, or even people I look up to who are in our chats on occasion. And I know they're okay because I see the content they're producing. So, like, I don't worry about Kenny very much unless he stops posting. But I see Kenny's videos go up or his streams go up, so it's like, he's alright. He's just not talkative right now. Like, heck, part of the reason this channel still exists is because James from the Odd Ones Out told us to keep going. And I think about that, like, he's probably forgotten about that. He was buried in a comment thread on Imgur, and I recognized it and went, like, are you the real James? And he, like, told me what the comic a week from then was going to be about. And it was like, yes. It's like, that was great. And you know what? Major life changes can make you want to abandon things. And that's okay. You take your time. You take your time and get to where you need to be. Don't stress yourself out, Alexa. I mean, look at me. If it wasn't for Red, there would have been nothing on the channel for 2 weeks. Almost 3 weeks, because I went from horribly sick, like, I would say sick in the head. I don't mean, like, crazy. I mean, like, my sinuses. And then went to, like, I hurt my intestinal lining to the point I was not doing well and had to go to the hospital twice. So, like, not a minor, ow, my tummy, but like oh yeah, we have to run a shit ton of tests on you, man. Aw. X-rays and ultrasounds and all that stuff. So, like, yeah, no, if you have a major change or an emergency, you have to take time off for yourself. And I have to keep reminding myself that there's no exception to that rule. Because in my brain, I keep telling myself there is one exception to that rule. And he goes by Alchemyprime, and he's currently playing Stardew Valley on Twitch. That's me. I have to remind myself I'm allowed to take a break, too. I'm bad at remembering that. Even when Michaela tries her best to remind me. Because Lord knows I'm gonna I did not check the bulletin board. I'm gonna forget, and I'm gonna beat myself up, and I do it almost daily, and it's bad. And I'm gonna tell you, you guys should not beat yourselves up. Enough jerks on the internet are going to do that.
You have a dandelion.
I have a dandelion. I'm really glad I checked that bulletin board. Because she's going to give me like 3 times the price for it. Where does Penny live?
Penny, where do you live?
I don't do face cam. Like, I'm waiting to get a green screens before I go back to doing face cams. But even then, I never was a big fan of them. And I mean, like, look at the Game Grumps. They don't face cam at all. Nobody's gonna get on you for...
Wasn't there a,
Where the hell does Penny live?
Penny lives nowhere.
Across the street from... across the hallway from Sheldon, I know, but... that's not right. Okay, Carpenter Shop, Mines, Adventurers Guild. She lives in Stardew Valley. I'm done with you. No. Wizard's Tower. Penny! Penny, where are you?
We need you. Is she in the...
Oh, you know what? She hangs out at the library a lot, though, doesn't she?
Yes? I don't know.
Joja Mart, Community Center, the Backwoods, the Bus, Robin, Demetrius, Sebastian, and Maru, Marnie's Ranch, Leah's Cottage, Raviki Farm, that's us.
Well, let's go check the library.
We do have Starbound as well. No. Anyway, but yeah, no, don't be mean to yourselves. Enough other people are going to be mean to you that you don't need to be mean to yourself, and you don't need to be mean to other people unless they're just being a complete asshole to begin with. And even then, it's Sunday. She wouldn't be in the library on Sunday because she's a teacher. She's day off.
Then where does she live?
You know, I like it when Red does art for us in the channel as well. It is very exciting. Just incredibly exciting. Why do I get the feeling Penny's married to the blacksmith? No, Penny's single. Hey, Penny, how you doing?
Hey, Penny.
She and Joja Mart. Nobody's in Joja Mart.
Because Jojo Mart sucks. I don't know.
I agree with you, but still. Having art arted for you is great. I will be honest. Screw you. I left your company because you're a jerk. Hi, Pam.
There's him.
Is it bad that I'm hearing Pam from Archer's voice in my head when she talks?
No, that is not bad.
Okay. Wait, who's that? Alex. Evelyn or George? So this is the old people's home. Okay. There she is! Penny! Penny!
Penny! Eat this dandelion.
Eat the dandelion. Penny will be pleased. Is Penny pleased? Penny is kind of pleased. Alright, whatever.
Anyone else who has a thing, or a job for you to do?
How do you mean, Alexa? Yeah. Yeah, no, I've had people do that with me online too. They just vanish for years and they pop back up. One of the people I follow on Tumblr is somebody I used to write fan fictions with when I was like 10. They said they were 10 too. From the Tumblr, that adds up because they seem to be the same age as me still. But yeah, it's weird Because, like, I didn't talk to that person for years, and suddenly they're back in my life. Don't know how to deal. Haven't encountered any crows. You've scared off 2 crows. Great job, Scarecrow. You've scared off 4 crows. You are also doing a great job. Good job, Scarecrows. Yay.
I wonder what the scarecrows do.
They just scare off crows. Just kind of chill. Look scary.
Is that cave for planting like mushrooms and things?
Alexa, don't worry. You did not make them feel weird. Red is happy that you are back. Believe me. Alright? And same with everyone. Like, let's do a roll call. If you're watching this in the future on YouTube and you got to the hour and 48-minute mark, leave a comment. Say hi. Just so we know you're okay. Just think of it like calling your mom to let her know you're going to be late and you're going to be out past curfew. Okay? Kind of like that. Now, we're going to be back with another stream in a bit after we go to bed this night. Because that'll put us almost to the end of spring. And...
I hope our beans will grow fast.
Me too.
I mean, I know they had that one day with no water.
You know what? Let's at least check on the beans before we go to bed. Or, sorry, we'll go to bed, we'll wake up, check the beans.
Not axe them this time.
Not axe them, yes. I think I scared the rest of the beans into compliance. By accident. Accident. Anyway. Day 22, we're in the last week of spring. Hey, hey.
So sad.
It's almost summer. And it's raining, and we have green beans, and everything's great. So we're going to leave, and we're going to take care of this stuff later. And we're going to be back in maybe 10-20 minutes with a very different game entirely. The secret game that we have been hinting at for a while. We're going to try to get it to work. It looked like it was working this morning when I did a test. That thankfully did not actually send through to Twitch, because that would have ruined the surprise. But yes. We'll see you all later. In like 20, maybe 30 minutes at the most.
See you, everybody.
Bye, everyone.